Okay, this is just so much fun. Hello everyone, love having you back, and welcome if you are new here. I am Spooky Huey, and this is my channel where we do spooky things. Okay, today we have letters 7 and 8 for Scare Mail. Now, if you do not know what Scare Mail is, it is a subscription service, but with a story, a horror story, which is awesome. And so, okay, I have been going through, all I do is just kind of show you what's inside each letter. I don't really give any spoilers, so sorry if that's why you're here, but I just kind of show you what's inside, and then if you want to try it out, that would be fun for yourself if you want to do that. But anywho, so David Beer Guts, and hopefully I'm saying that correctly, has this subscription, and you basically get a letter every 2 weeks for a year, and it creates an entire story. And it's letters, I will tell you, it's a letter between the author and the main character in the story. That's like who the story is about. It's about the main character and the author. So the author is actually starting to get involved in letters 5 and 6, like really involved into the story. And some creepy things are starting to happen to him as well. So that's making it a lot more exciting. But anyway, this is a separate box you can order to store everything. So I just did this because I didn't want to lose all the pieces. And no, my daughter has not caught up. She is a slacker. So she's still back on letters 3 and 4. All right. So she's got to go 3 through 8 now. But yeah, so we just got back from vacation. So I'm trying to get everything all caught up. And so let's get right into it for 7 and 8. Okay. So as we know, we get our letter and it says, "For the curious mind of," and then on the back it says, "What are you afraid of?" And of course down here it says letter number 7. So that way you can actually keep them all together. Everything is numbered, which I kind of like that. So let's get this open and see what's inside. After finishing number 6, I was like, okay, I need 7 because it's getting a little crazy. All right, here we go. Ooh, okay. So let's see here. First off, we have a read me first, which I love these. I love when it tells me I need to do something first. Otherwise, I'm just like, what do I look at? And it's just one-sided. And it looks, oh, it was upside down, my bad. It's one-sided. And it's to Michael from David. And David is the author. And then there is another paper. Let's get this open here. Okay, very long. I mean, typed, very tiny print, and double-sided. So a lot to read here, kind of some cool drawings here at the bottom. I really do love all the artwork that's just randomly on some of the letters. They're really cool. Okay, so we've got a read me first and then a letter. And we also have this Keith's old-fashioned notes. So we've got a little letter here on the back, just says Scare Mail. But right here we've got a little fancy note. So we'll see what that is. And then this I'm the most excited about. They are numbered 1, 2, and 3, and they are like little Polaroid pictures. That was 1, 2, and 3. Look at that one with the eyes. Okay, y'all, cannot wait to read this one. Okay, this is just so much fun. I just love that there are all these little like extra pieces, like when reading a story. Like that's just really cool. And I feel like some people would probably wonder, well, isn't it kind of hard to read a story, but you're only getting one letter every 2 weeks? I mean, for some people it might be like that. I mean, for me, I've been okay with it. Right when I read the next part, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Or if I need to, I can just go back and reread just the letter. I don't have to figure out where in a story, go back and read a whole chapter. If I'm not sure, I can just go back and, oh, where's that letter? Okay, just catch up and then be like, oh yeah. But so far I haven't had to do that. I've been able to actually just kind of follow through and then just be like, oh yeah, okay, that's right. And then I just can move on. But I really like the style of this with all the different fun pieces. It's just extra fun. Okay, now, here we go. Letter number 8. And then we have For the Curious Mind of, and What Are You Afraid of? Okay, all right, let's get it open. All right, we'll see. Okay. There's like extra stuff in here. And you may hear all kinds of banging and clanging and all kinds of stuff. We've got neighbors getting a new roof. We've got people doing yard work. It's summer, and that's just going to be happening. Okay. Now, this is interesting. There's not a read me first, but there's a read me last. So that tells me I would read this one first, which I think is kind of funny. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Just read me first. Oh, probably because there's so much writing on this one. Okay, this is a double-sided letter. Lots and lots of writing, and then just a random little hint here. Look at this. Like, what the heck? Okay, yeah, it's getting crazy. And then look at this crazy drawing. Like, okay, I love it. All right, so this is the read me first, read me last. So this is going to probably just be one-sided. Yep. All right, so one-sided. Lots of writing. Here we go. No real drawings. A couple at the top in the corner. Nothing like that crazy face one. And then, oh, this is, okay, on the back it says scare mail. But then on the front, it kind of looks like a word search with like a creepy eyeball looking thing in the front. So, no idea what that is supposed to be. And last thing, we have a scare mail on the back. And then, I don't know, just, my cat just moved this whole thing. I'm sorry. Grim, he's just checking everything out, apparently. Stop! Grim, stop it. He's the fattest cat ever. Okay, anyway, back to scare mail. There is like this little, almost like a poem. So, this will be interesting. I don't know. We will have to see once we read these. Okay, so that was letters 7 and 8 from Scare Mail. And this is the Scare.me story. Like, that's actually what the specific story is called for the Scare Mail. But I just always say Scare Mail because I just like the way it sounds. But the actual story for this subscription is called Scare.me. I don't know if I've really ever said that before. But it's Scare Mail because it's scary. Anywho, thank you for clicking on this video. If you would like to subscribe, that would be awesome. If not, that's cool too. Hope you still enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye!